Hello and welcome to episode 5 of the Rob Show, known as the Zero Subscriber Show. Today is a beautiful sunny day in England. It is a Sunday and we are going off to do some kayaking down on the river. And we've just arrived at our destination and we're just waiting for the kayak to arrive in the other car and then we can get out on the river. Today we are going to take a left, which is towards Arundel, rather than a right where we usually go. So we're just waiting for my brother to get here with the kayaks and then we can get out on the river and see how we get on today. So we made it out on the river. The sun's got in, it's cloudy, got my hat on, it's a bit cold, but I'm not complaining. And today we are headed down to a bridge that I've not been to before. It's an old bridge and we're just going to go and check it out. And while I'm out on the river, I've been doing some thinking. As you can see, there's no one around, it's very quiet. Just had a couple of thoughts to myself, and there's this thoughts that's been kind of going on in my decision making process. Oh, I'm getting taken by some reeds here. Let's paddle away a bit. Okay, the reeds are gone, and there's this thought I've had in my mind for a while, about the last 6 or 7 years now, which has kind of been a big part of my decision making process. And that thought is this:
what would you like to do if money were no object?
What would I do if money were no object? How would I really enjoy spending my life? Which is something I heard about 7 years ago now. Now, this isn't something that I came up with at all. This is from the famous Alan Watts that I heard on YouTube. So I'm not trying to copyright this or take this as my own, but it does play on my mind a bit. I do think quite a lot about this. I mean, what is the purpose of it all? Have money, do stuff, enjoy life? I'm floating away again.
How would you really enjoy spending your life? What makes you itch?
Doing this in the river isn't such a good idea. And for me, it's about having a bit of a calling, about having something a bit more going on in my life than, you know, just great people, good job, holidays, etc, etc. It's about kind of being a part of something, creating something, which is what I'm looking to do.
When we finally got down to something which the individual says he really wants to do, I will say to him, you do that, and forget the money.
So what I've done is I've got a couple of ideas of things to go on outside of work, projects I can work on, things I can start doing, and I've already started a couple, but for obvious reasons I'm not going to go into too much of it now. But essentially I believe it's what I'd like to do if money were an object. It's how I'd really enjoy spending my life. And the purpose, I guess, of this conversation coming out here on the river today is just to enjoy life a bit more. If money were no object, I would simply be enjoying more of my life. That's what it comes down to. You can think and plan and go and do things, take more action, review, whatever it is you want to do, but ultimately enjoying a bit more life, I think, is the ultimate goal we're all looking for. And we just come up to the bridge, so I've really got to paddle here.
If you say that getting the money is the most important thing, you will spend your life completely wasting your time. You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid.
Okay, so the tide has turned and we're now going with the tide. It's going to make progress much easier going forwards on the way home. So back to my previous point, what would I do? I'm going to kayak one-handed here while I hold this. What would I do if money were no object? Oh, got splashed in the eye then. Okay, kayaking one hand is not a good idea. Let's not do that. Let's just sit here and chat and chill out on the river. I've got to turn slightly. So I think the first thing is to, number one, enjoy life. Number two thing is, I guess, be healthy. That's the second thing I'd do. I'd focus on fitness. I'll do more of that. Perhaps open a CrossFit gym. We'll see. We'll see what comes around the corner. I'm still young, still got lots of time left on the earth. We'll just have to see. Number three, give something back. Do something good with my time, give back to nature, back to the community. I don't know, we're working on some things and we'll just see what's going to happen here. We're quite early in the Rob Show here. We're only on season 1, essentially, episode 5. You know, you're barely getting to know me here. So we'll just have to see kind of what comes around the corner. Speaking of corners, one's coming up now. So if you feel like it, just comment below on what you would do and maybe we'll get a collab together here on the Zero Subscriber Show. So we're just having a bit of a conversation as we're going along here about, you know, what would you do if money were no object, and the general consensus is what it does, it helps you to deprogram yourself from this idea of chasing after money. Essentially stop looking at it as an object, and think about what you are doing instead. A lot of thinking here, a lot of deepness. We've got some fellow kayakers just overtaking us here on the Zero show.
And being the flexible course, that's only 5 mil thick, so it works better for my bus because you can't move those above it. Right, yeah.
So going down the river a little bit more, the consensus is you just start doing the things that you want to do. Start on a teeny tiny scale, just like I'm doing in the background. I'm not going to go into it now because, well, I'm just not. And then quite simply build from there. Those are my deep thoughts. Discover what you want to do and then just start doing it. Because you never know what's going to happen. And I think that's all I've got to say on the Zero subscriber show. Until next time. These cows are looking really weird at me. Especially that one. He's left me. He's gone off without me. He's down there somewhere. Look at those houses. Lovely. It's lovely. Right on the river.